Yo, what's up, dudes? I'm here with my buddy Scott from Seymour Duncan. He's here with a bunch of new products, checking them all out.
Yeah.
Why don't we come and take a look? What do you got for us, Scott?
There is a lot of stuff for 2014, the first batch of what's going to be coming out in 2014. The first thing, it looks like a normal humbucker, but we're calling it the Perpetual Burn. This is Jason Becker's signature humbucker.
Nice.
Jason Becker was with us, years before he got sick, and
right.
That was a tragedy. And but he's made lemonade, great lemonade out of lemons. And so Michael Lee Firkins helped us voice this pickup with him. So
Nice.
we'd send the pickup to his studio. Michael would plug it in, go over some stuff, and Jason would give us like the yay or nay. So we found the original recipe, but we tweaked it a little. So it's a 12K Alnico 5. It's right in between like a JB and a 59. So we really like it. You can use it for any style of music.
Great.
Pickup wise, let's stick with pickups. Black Winter, The Season of Doom. This originally came out in Scandinavia only. There's lots of blackness, there's lots of night, there's lots of darkness, there's lots of angst.
Nice.
So we want to make a pickup to celebrate that, and as long as we're keeping parents unhappy, Seymour Duncan is doing their job to some degree. So Black Winter came out last year, but it's going to be in 7 and 8 string this year.
And I see it's sold in a pair, a voiced pair?
Yeah, you can do set, humbucker, trembucker, or neck. So whatever your guitar needs.
Nice.
So it's going to be 7 and 8 string too. Next up, Dimebucker, new packaging. Dime does have a new manager, and she's taking really good of the estate. I should say manager, it's the estate really. So, got new packaging, but the other thing is that Dime was using, towards the end, a Dimebucker in the bridge and a 59 bridge in the neck. So that's going to be a set we're selling, the Dime Bag set.
Awesome.
It's going to be exactly what he was using the last, probably like 6 years of his career. And we checked with Grady Champion, his awesome tech, to make sure that it was authentic to what he was doing, and this is going to be representing what Dime was doing.
Sweet. Can't go wrong with Dime. He's a legend. He's a legend. The guy's a legend. Yeah.
Everyone that comes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Last 2 bass pickups that we're doing for right now, we're right across the street from Disneyland.
I know.
And that's where Mickey Mouse is king, but in NAMM and in this industry, Lemmy is God. So this is our Lemmy signature pickup.
You can't go wrong with Lemmy.
No, Lemmy and his crew are really nice. They're very English and proper, and they brought us one of his basses, and we opened the case, and it smelled awesome. It was
nice.
Like nice English aftershave, and you could just tell it had like voodoo to it.
Right.
So instantly we all ran downstairs to our sound room and played it through our Marshall. I think we have a JCM 800, and made the sound, but we wanted to make it tighter, and we wanted to have more clarity.
Okay.
Because it can get a little bit mushy through those 412s that he's using. So
sure.
This will be coming out very soon through our custom shop. We're going to have, you can get a single pickup, neck and bridge, or a 3 pickup set if you have one of Lemmy's basses.
Awesome.
And then last thing,
and I love the look of it too.
It's awesome.
It is.
Yeah, we did some custom stuff to it, so it's going to be good. It's a departure from what we usually do, but we're excited. And then the last thing, this is our NYC. So that stands for New York City. This is our 4-string. We're going to be doing it in 4 and 5. New York City, home to some of the best, most boutique bass builders in the world. And if you don't have $5,000 or $6,000, which I work in this industry, so I don't have that to spend on a bass, you get this pickup. It's the same pickup that we're using.
Nice.
So the difference with this is, instead of like one bar magnet in the center, your string is getting hugged by Alnico 2 pole pieces. So what that does is like it won't let the string go. So it's up and down the fretboard, the volume stays even.
Nice.
And if you're doing acrobatics, it has this punch and this clarity you can't get elsewise.
Great.
Wait, elsewise, that's not even a word.
Well,
Good
it
God.
is now.
What did my dad pay for college for? And the last 2 things to sum it up, we got our pedal line coming out. So we did pedals a few years ago, and
well, this one I'm familiar with, and I like a lot.
You did a great demo for us.
I love the Dirty Deeds. It's an awesome pedal. I just love, forgetting even how awesome it sounds, I love the look of it.
It just looks good.
Yeah.
Put it on your pedal board. Don't even use it, just put it there.
Yeah.
People will know you have explosive tone. If you
I'll probably, put one around my neck. It's the new Flavor Flav look.
That's a good idea. Maybe he's up for it. We could probably do an ad with Flavor Flav. The cool thing about this pedal is it's Mosfet. When you hear Mosfet, basically it just means that the sound is like a tube amp on 10. It's like power tube saturation. So when you hit single notes, it like sings. The notes kind of melt together a little more. It gives you almost like that Eric Johnson-y type sustain.
But I know that, and that's on high gain. I know on the low gain from my own experiments.
Yeah.
It's one of the greatest what I would call, opening lines, right? So when you have it on minimum, absolute minimum, it's got an awesome crunch that I can't tell you how many people commented on, and they were like, I love that thing on its minimum setting. It's just got that right growl, that right crunch, without being fizzy, without being, harsh in any way, and it just gets better from there,
And that was actually, we went back and forth with that, actually, from a manufacturer side, if you want to know how we think. I mean, we were worried about that very first all the way down. We didn't know if we should make it cleaner or if this was too much, but so far the reaction's been good.
You nailed it.
Yeah.
You nailed it.
Thank you. Well, I didn't do anything inside.
No, you nailed it.
Okay. And then the bass and treble and bass are active, so it's actually a boost cut. So no matter what amp you're playing in, even if you have to just play a show, it's kind of like, in a box, like everything you need to get a good overdrive.
And I think I point out in my last video on this that it's a dramatic difference. So you can leave it right in the center, or you can really shape. There's a lot of shaping going on with that EQ. That's no wimpy EQ. It's active. You can tell.
I think it's 12 dB boost cut.
Yeah, I think you're right. 12 dB boost cut.
The last thing, this is going to be coming out I believe, in March. This is the Vapor Trail. This is our analog delay pedal. We're really excited about this. It took us months to voice just to make it perfect. You can, on a delay pedal, when you voice it, you can choose how much treble and bass you want the repeats to have.
Right.
So we'd be like, the second repeat needs to be a little bit, so that's the kind of emphasis we went on. Vapor Trail, the cool thing about this pedal is onboard modulation, right up here, the rate and depth, so it can be really very subtle, not necessarily chorusy, but just kind of that little shimmer, or you can get the funhouse sound. The delay knob right here, they'll put it over here too, so you can see it.
Oh yeah.
The delay knob is going to have an LED right in here, so it's going to tell you exactly what your time is. So you can prove to your lazy drummer, horrific bass player, yeah, you guys are sloppy, you're not following this.
Right.
So we didn't do a tap on it. Once you add a tap, you're adding a digital clock, and that's prison rules to us. You know what I mean? You're not doing a true analog pedal anymore.
Right. So this is a true analog pedal.
Yeah. Bucket Brigade, yeah, everything.
Why is this clear and the rest black?
Oh, because of the blinking LED.
Okay.
So when it's engaged,
you can get a visual feedback on the delay rate.
Yeah.
Dude,
it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. And you got your standard, in and out and this, but there's more on the side. What's up with that?
The last thing is on top it says wet insert. That's a horrific title. We were just trying to be technical.
Horrifically awesome.
I guess, man. My mom in heaven is saying, dear God, son, why did we do this for you? Anyway, it
could be worse. It could be dry input.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. So what you can do is two things with this. You can do either an expression pedal, and it will control the mix. So you can have your repeats all the way in front and loud, or you can have them minimized. So it's a mix. It's basically a mix control. Or the real cool thing is it's like a studio tool too, but for your stage. Oh wait. Yep, everything's starting. This is why my voice is clear. We're bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. You don't see cretins walking around look like they just came from Pirates of the Caribbean across the street.
Yep,
the last thing that this wet insert can do is a stereo Y cable. You can use a Y cable to put in a phaser if you want your repeats to have phase on them. You can put a flanger if you want your repeats to have flange. You could even put a distortion pedal if you want your repeats to be distorted.
Right.
So you can use it in the studio. You can use it on stage for some really.
So it's essentially an effects loop built right into the delay pedal.
And this is going to map for under 150.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and then so we're really proud of it.
When's this out?
This is going to be out in, I believe, end of March.
Awesome.
So look for that, and then, yeah.
How about the rest of this? Are these all generally available now, or what's our timeline?
Yeah, so Jason Becker out end of this month, January.
Okay.
NYC's out end of January. Lemmy probably in about a month.
Okay.
Dimebucker right away. Black Winter right away. Dirty Deed, please. Your retailer, let us know what you think. It's ready to go, and it also sounds great on 18 volts. Forgot to mention that.
Okay.
18 volts, it sounds even better.
Right.
And then Vapor Trail Analog Delay will be out in end of March.
Awesome.
So that's Seymour Duncan 2014 for right now.
Awesome. Dudes, thanks for stopping by, and rock on.
Thanks, guys.